Yo, what up, though? Peace, peace, blessings, blessings. You know what I always say. Don't matter what you went through the day before. It don't matter how you feel waking up this morning. As long as you were blessed with that opportunity to wake up, that's all that matters. As long as you have the opportunity to live another 24 hours, as long as you're still breathing, everything else is minimal. Of course, that's not how everybody else looks at it, but anybody who appreciates life, if you appreciate every second and minute of the day, then you should appreciate that, right? I had this joint scheduled for the other day. Something came up, so I couldn't even jump on here. That was the first time I had something scheduled too. You know what I mean? But I see there was a couple people who had popped up in the chat. Shout out to y'all, everybody who did pop in that day to show love and all that. Appreciate you. You know what I mean? Of course, I didn't schedule it this time. Well, not really anyway, because I love to just pop up. You know what I'm saying? If people happen to catch me on and they pop in and, appreciate it, love, all that. If not, you know what I'm saying? Just catch the replay. But I'm finna talk my shit anyway. Vamp vibe shit. You already know, right? So first things first, right? Mother's Day is on the way. A couple days away. Shout out to all the mothers. In case I don't go live again, right? Because it's like this, right? Not everybody, even Mother's Day, not everybody makes a huge deal about these type of holidays, birthdays, Christmas, Mother's Day. Some people do, some people don't. I'm one of the people who feel like every day is Mother's Day. I feel like you should appreciate your mama every single day. Every day, do something nice for her. Every day, do something special for her. Make her feel special. Tell her you love her every single day. You know what I'm saying? That's the cloth I come from. You know what I'm saying? A certain name on a certain date on the calendar don't really mean nothing to me. That should be every day. Funny thing about that, though, some people don't feel the same way. And I actually had not got into it, but I had a disagreement with a female one time over this, right? But before I go any further, like I said, shout out to all the mothers out there. Condolences and blessings to anybody who lost their mother. That's a grown man's worst fear right there. Definitely condolences to anybody who lost their mother, man. But yeah, some people, I'm one of the ones who feel like if you want to do something special for your mother, of course I'm not gonna sit there and say don't do it, but I believe you should do that every day. So it doesn't make it a special day just because it's on the calendar. You understand? Do what you got to do, though. But I just feel like don't wait for that one day to show somebody how much you give a fuck about them. Those other 64 days, do that those days too. Huh? So I remember one time this female had kind of got caught an attitude with me because I said to her, well, I wasn't even saying nothing to her. We was in a chat on here. This was last year. I was in a chat. I was supporting this dude. He's still on here. Shout out to him. His whole platform is based on like sticking up for women, like women's rights and women being treated wrong. And, his whole thing is that reaction to videos that involve women who were disrespected and stuff like that. He's big on, praising women, which of course we all should be, right? Especially Black women. So of course I support that. But I also know that his chat consisted of women who had a very strong opinion of men. So it kind of seemed like they were on like some feminist type shit. I knew what I was working with, but because I was supporting, old boy, I wouldn't say I was walking on eggshells. There's some shit that, that was said in there I wouldn't necessarily agreed with. But I wasn't the type to jump on panels and do all of that. I would just pop in because there was this one other female that was in there. And, you know, I would say what up to her. You know, that was the only place I could see her at. You know what I'm saying? So it's like popping in, say what's up to her, say what's up to him. I would hang around. But this was last year, I believe. It was in the chat. And it was on my Mother's Day. Now, just like I say, I am someone who feels like, you know, Mother's Day is every day. You know, I'm gonna do something special for mine every day. You know what I'm saying? So I had said that. I had put that in the chat. Mind you, I wasn't even talking, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't talking to this one particular female. I didn't really know her like that. But I already knew that she was one of those chicks who had like an attitude issue. She had an attitude problem. Her perspective of men was kind of like, you know what I mean? She was one of those types. She was one of those types who kind of like downplayed men and, you know, just looked at men a certain way. You could tell she had her issues with men. You could tell off the gate. Let me take a quick look in this chat, man. Kevin, appreciate you, man. Hold on. Wrong joint. Didi, hey, D, what's going on? Alpha. Appreciate you. Yeah, there's some old comments in here from the other day because I didn't go live the other day. Appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Just walk with me, man. So I'm in this chat and they're talking about Mother's Day. And I type in the comments, I'm like, every day is Mother's Day to me. You know? And that's just how I feel about holidays in general. About any holiday, even my own birthday. I look at it like this: every day is my birthday. I'm not going to wait till December 2nd to do something big or special for myself. I'm going to do that whenever I feel like I want to do it. So this female who I had not even introduced myself to, I already knew her vibes and her energy. When I sense your energy and your vibes, oh, I stay away from it, man. I stay away from it because I know how I am. It ain't got nothing to do with being scared or ducking or anything like that. I know how I am. I know the type of reaction I give somebody. I know damn well I am most likely not going to get along with. So I said what I said. And this girl, without even knowing my name, without knowing anything about me, I forget her exact words, but it went a little something like this. It was something similar to this. That's what broke niggas say. She was like, that's what broke niggas say. Niggas who don't have this or don't have that. Niggas that think about themselves and shit like that, right? It was something real similar to that. I almost had an out-of-body experience. I said, wait a minute, what? I couldn't believe that this girl had just said this. I had never spoken to this girl ever as long as I had been over to this platform. This was last year, mind you. This was last year, last Mother's Day. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, the nerve of this chick. Why do women do that shit? Not all women. Before I go any further, when I speak on like the negative dynamic and situations between men and women, I know for a fact all women ain't the same, and I know for a fact all men ain't the same. So when I discuss a certain type of woman, that's just what that is, a certain type of woman. They're out there, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to remember exactly what I said to her. I know I said something though, you know what I'm saying? I don't, the way I am, I know I definitely said something because I couldn't believe, how dare you? You don't know nothing about me. Me and you, we don't even know each other's name. Maybe she was mad because I didn't speak to her ass when I came in the chat. Who knows? But there was a reason for that, because her vibe was just nasty. You understand? Her energy was just off. It was disgusting. You understand me? Because I had seen this girl on a panel before, and she's the type that likes to argue with men. I already knew that. So that's why I stayed away from her. But here it is. She had found a way to engage with me, but under negative circumstances. That's right up her alley. I forget what I said, but I was sarcastic about it. I didn't necessarily like add her. I didn't type her name in the chat. I said what I said, and she had said something else too. Right? It was so long ago, I really forget. It just I think I might have typed maybe 2 things after that, and I think she just reacted once, and I left it at that because I realized where it could have went. Mind you, I'm in a chat with like 15 other people. You got people on the panel. I'm like, I already know where this could go because I know how I am, you know? But why do some women do that, man? Why? That's that ignorant shit I be talking about. That's why I didn't change the thumbnail on this joint. Because this goes right into what I be saying. Ignorance is real, man. It is an actual mindset. It's an actual attitude. Like, so, hold on. Let me check these comments again. Hold on. Mr. West, appreciate you. Appreciate you. Jenny, appreciate you. All right, no doubt, Wes, no doubt, man. I appreciate you listening, dog. Appreciate you. Anybody in the bushes, appreciate y'all too. You know, just hit the like or whatever. Trying to get back on track with what I was getting ready to say. Jenny, appreciate you. Yeah. So, you know, I kind of like, I left it at that. I had left it at that because I knew where it could have went. You understand? But I just don't understand, like, how, you know, the mindset of a woman like that, what she's thinking is, I can address this man. I can say what I want to say to this man, especially in a chat like that, where it's predominantly women. You understand? There's probably like maybe a few men who be up in there. You understand? The vibes are just, you know, toward the vibes towards men. It's a strong, you know, it's one of those chats that's like, y'all know about the Manosphere and the, you know, those type of places, right? I never, besides that chat, I had never been in a place like that. Not my style. Because I feel like they don't do anything but make shit worse between motherfuckers anyway. Sitting up there talking about issues between black men and black women and shit. Y'all ain't trying to really help nobody. Y'all ain't trying to like actually like solve anything. You understand? Y'all not actually trying to like lend a helping hand as to why, you know, there may be issues between men and women. Y'all just up there because, you know, the donations are nice. They keep them coming, you know, and you got a platform to do so, you know. A lot of people just use that shit as cap. You know, a lot of that shit is cap. A lot of people use that excuse because they really just want to get their point across and yell at somebody, foaming at the mouth and shit. They just want to be heard. But when it comes time to receive the other person's perspective, you know, it don't go in one ear out the other. That shit go right over their motherfucking head. They ain't trying to hear that. They know what they doing, huh? But what this girl was thinking was, oh, this is a man. You know what I'm saying? I can say to him what I want to say. I can address him. There are women who feel like that. They can address a man any way they want to address him, fam. Say whatever it is they want to say, however they want to say, even if they don't know. Sure, they didn't even know my name. We didn't properly introduce ourselves or anything. I knew what was up with her. I knew to avoid her because I just felt it. You know, just her energy and the way my energy is. You know, I always keep it respectful with people, man. There's not anybody, the only people that tell you I'm not a respectful person, genuine person, are the people who don't fuck with me. And there's not even a lot of people who don't fuck with me. I don't go out my way to like be nice and make friends and, you know, build rapport and shit, you know, but I'm not no evil ass, you know, like get away from me type of person. I can be cool with anybody. But when disrespect is involved, you know, depending on what a person says, it's not about even what they say. It's about like, you don't know me like that. It's the principle for shit. You understand? I could take a bitch or, you know, you're a bitch nigga, but it's behind it. It's like, why would you feel like you could talk to me like that? You don't know me. Yeah, I was just talking about this type of shit the other night. But she's thinking, listen, we're in a chat full of women. She knows the host. You know what I'm saying? She's been up on the panel. He's not going to react to me. He's not going to say anything to me because she knows if I would have reacted a certain way, it's like this. Man, we know we got to be careful sometimes when we dealing with women like that because they can, you know, if we let them, they can pull a side out of us that might make us look crazy. You know what I'm saying? The only thing worse than when a woman like tries to downplay you or violate you when it's just you and her is when there's other people around. Because she like, oh, he's certainly not going to go that route with me in front of these people. He's going to look crazy as a motherfucker if he call himself trying to address me, trying to react to me. You know what I'm saying? She was depending on that. I already know what was up, you know. And to those other women in there, I probably would have looked at crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's why I bowed out. Not bowed down, I bowed out. I said what I said, which I forgot what it was. It was so long ago. Because I was pissed. I'm like, this bitch don't know me. Excuse the language. I'm just telling you what my mind was saying. I'm like, you know, like what? I could have went up one side and came down the other. I could have went up the left, came down the right. You understand me? I could have lit her ass up. But like I say, it's two people typing in the chat. How far is that really gonna go? She had her mind made up. It seemed like she just had this nasty aura about herself where it's like, fuck all these niggas. Fuck every single man in the world. Because she could have said that a lot better. You don't know me. You never met me. They ain't never had a conversation with me. But you gonna sit here and basically imply that I'm some selfish, ignorant, broke motherfucker. Because I said every day is Mother's Day. That's all I said. If you feel different about that, could have said it a lot better. So her intentions wasn't good. You know, when you're dealing with people like that, you know, we talking about ignorant motherfucker like that, man. Their intentions are never good. They'll try to get a reaction out of you. You know what I'm saying? They walk around with this chip on their shoulder. Who knows what they got going on in their life? Who knows what what their story is? But we all got some shit going on at the end of the day. And I don't walk around ready to start shit with people to take it out on motherfuckers. I don't roll like that. Let me check these comments real quick. Yo, what's Mike? What's going on, man? What's going on? God is D. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Commander, appreciate you. Appreciate you. Commander, you already know. Mr. West. I don't think I missed anybody else. I'm gonna have to take a look at my other phone. Yeah, I appreciate you, Mike. Appreciate that, homie. Appreciate that. I didn't miss nobody else, right? Let me see. No, I got everybody. I got everybody. But yeah. What you say, Alpha? It's actually kind of funny. It shows what kind of men she attracts. Yeah. Yeah. You know, and then it's like, maybe I shouldn't say all of that. I just know that she was a single woman who had a kid. Anytime she was on the panel, you know, she had a kid with her. Kid would be crying in the background or whatever. And you could just see the miserable, you could see it all over her face. She's miserable. Ain't got no man in her life. She got a kid. And it's like, if you are somebody who is looking to find a significant other, you got to change that about yourself. Ladies, please stop that shit. Please stop trying to, talk to men crazy, trying to downplay us and shit just because you feel like we got muscles and dick. So you feel like you could talk to us crazy just because we a man, and you know damn well we look crazy when we react to y'all in certain situations. A lot of times it's like we have to we turn the other cheek, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, listen, man, I gotta stop that, because I really feel like that's the type of shit. I'm a man, so I can only speak from a man's perspective. I know some disrespectful men out here. I know that. I get that. But it's damn sure some disrespectful women. I can't stand an ignorant man. You understand me? But I absolutely despise an ignorant woman, fam. Absolutely despise. Because there ain't no reason to do that. If a man say something to you out of pocket, oh yeah, you light his ass up. But y'all be going at the good men, the ones that be trying to be cool, that be actually trying to show y'all respect, the ones that possibly be trying to put you on a pedestal, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Maybe trying to actually treat you like they say we supposed to treat black women, like a queen. But I don't know if y'all know this or not. And like I say, it's not for all women, but y'all don't really allow us to do that, fam. Not all, not all. I feel like I gotta put an emphasis on that, because people hear what they want to hear when you speak on these type of topics, man. Understand me? What Alpha said. Love men, respect men, but first start with yourself. Yeah, that's fine advice right there. Start with self. Fix that shit. Clean up that nasty ass aura. that vibe about yourself. Like I say, this was a female who I knew little about, but I knew her vibe just from seeing her on a panel. You know what I'm saying? Listening to her speak. It was like, I know I can't interact with somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? I treat everybody with respect, but you naturally ain't finna disrespect me. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, as men, we got to know, in order to not look crazy in front of people, it's like, we ain't trying to be known as a motherfucker that goes back and forth with women. You know what I'm saying? Like, who want to do that? I'm not trying to be known as no dude like that, but I can't. It's like there's a limit too, because at the end of the day, man and woman, right? We got bigger muscles. We got a pair of nuts. They got what they got. We're wired differently. When it comes down to conflict, we're supposed to handle it a certain way. It don't always work out like that. You understand? But at the end of the day, I feel like when you mention the word disrespect, when you talk about a certain line being crossed, it's like, you got to remember, we're all human. You know what I'm saying? We all got our own morals and principles we stand on. You understand? So it's like, don't disrespect me if I didn't disrespect you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, Keith? You know what I mean? Yo, I appreciate you, homie. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Love for self is always the key. Yeah, it was obvious this girl was miserable to the core. Where she was at was like right up her alley. You understand? Like I said, I don't go to places like that. Manospheres, and I don't know what you call woman sphere. Woman or sphere. What the fuck you call it? I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? I knew the dude who was hosting the panel. That was the only reason I was even over there. I'd be chilling. Like I said, there was a very beautiful female who was there, who would frequent the chat. So I would pop up and see, you know what I mean? She said she was going to start doing content at some point. I'm like, I'm waiting to see what that content is about. I'll be one of your first supporters, that type of thing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even, and no, I'm not no thirsty fool, because you know how people be listening. You be like, oh, you thirsty? You came over there just to see about that girl? Nah, it ain't nothing like that. I'm just saying, I was supporting. We'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. But yeah, it's like she was waiting, because it'd be like that. Some women be waiting. You know what I'm saying? They be waiting to try to embarrass a man. It's like they want to snatch your set. They want to castrate you in front of people, and it's like satisfying to them to walk away knowing like they got a victory. For what? You just talk down to another black man who ain't do a goddamn thing to your ass. So how you feel good about yourself for that? And and when if we give even what? If we even give a speck of that energy back to them, they can't handle it. You understand? They say what they say to us, but if we react to them in a way where we know what's going to mess with them, they might break down and start fucking crying. You can't handle it. The ignorance is fucking real. The people who have this attitude and this mindset and this aura about themselves, they try to treat people, address people, downplay, they try to shit on you. You understand? I don't know which one is worse, honestly, because I'm speaking from a man's perspective. I know there's definitely a lot of dudes who are ruthless when it comes to women, but I've never been like that, because I do have women in my life. You understand? I got a mama and shit like that. You understand? So I wasn't raised like that. But mama also said don't be no damn fool either. You understand? I'm saying. But at the end of the day, women, just, come on, cut it out. Cut it out. Understand when you're dealing with a genuine man who's actually trying to show you respect. And if you don't know him and y'all haven't had a conversation, for sure, don't just go at the man neck. You know what I'm saying? If she disagreed with what I was saying, fam, all she had to do was say, well, usually when some men say that, they're being cheap or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But she just had the ratchetness out the gate. Oh, that's what broke niggas say. I said to myself, bitch, what? All right, let me chill, man. For respect for the women in the chat, I ain't gonna be doing all of that, but I appreciate y'all listening, man. I appreciate anybody in the chat, you know what I'm saying? Hit that like or whatever, you know what I mean? Yeah, like I said, I appreciate you, Mike. But ignorance, you know, you can't you can't really interact with somebody like that. You know what I mean? Because there's no end game with those types of people. And if you was listening to the stream I did some days ago, I'm all about an end game. I'm a grown ass man. I ain't got time for no games with man or woman. You know what I'm saying? With a man, I'm not going back and forth with him. I will ask him, do you have that much of a problem with me to where you feel like this is going to escalate? Because if so, if you feel like you're going to go that route with me, right? All that's going to happen is I'm going to get really mad to the point where I'm probably going to want to fight you. So if you feel like there's that big of a problem, you feel like even if I try to walk away, you still, it's either two options. We both walk away or we shoot the fair one. Let's skip the bullshit. Let the females argue. Let them do that. I'm not, realist ain't doing that. Either I'm gonna whip your ass or you gonna whip mine's, but somebody gonna get their ass whipped. But guess what? We gonna be good after that. We could both go our separate ways. We ain't never got to worry about each other, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Shit. I could take an ass whipping. I've never have, but I've been sucker punched before. You know what I'm saying? But I say that to say I have to have an end game in all situations. I'm not gonna be not dragging this along, like, huh? I could be doing some way better than going back and forth with your dumb ass. For what? I ain't gaining no money. I'm going back and forth with you. I'm not making no money like that. I'm literally getting nothing. Like, Alpha says, or she could ask what you meant by that. Right. She wasn't trying to she wasn't trying to have no type of understanding, Alpha. You know what I'm saying? She knew what she was doing. She knew damn and good well. She was with, the type of person who just like, they're just evil. The energy is just disgusting, right? It's and they're just waiting for an opportunity to try to rip somebody fucking head off, man. That's what that was. Nothing more. You know what I'm saying? I could have took it further, but I'm like, nah. You know what I'm saying? I definitely have to catch the replay when I get off, bro. Yeah, I appreciate you, Wes. You know what I'm saying? You always pull up, you always support, man. Handle your business, watch the replay. I appreciate you, dog. Alpha says, I'm guilty of sticking my foot in my mouth, maybe joking too much. Alpha, I've been accused of that by a few people, joking too much. But I think there's a difference between someone who's joking because they have ill intent and someone who's joking because, they have innocent intentions or no intentions at all. You're just a jokester. You find the humor. I'm the type of person I can find the humor in just about any situation in life. You understand me? I'm that one that's going to say, look on the bright side. That's me. My mind is zen. My energy is zen. It's peaceful. No matter what the hell I go through in life, I'm always like, well, this is the bright side. Like I'm never like jumping out the window, jumping head first without, like some people like just straight out the goddamn window, face first. They ain't reach for a parachute. They didn't check to see if there was a fire escape out that bitch or nothing. They just ran and just jumped right out that bitch. All conclusions. Huh? Like I'm so calm, cool, and collect. I remember when I was a teenager, me and my brother, he was driving. We was in the car. We was just chilling and shit, driving around. And his brakes on his car stopped like right there while we're on the highway. That shit was just like rolling down the fucking hill when it was this big ass truck. One of them big ass, big rig trucks that we could have easily crashed into. Now, maybe it was because of the shock of the situation, or maybe it was because, I didn't know what else to say in my mind. I'm thinking, okay, we getting ready to die. Ain't shit else to say. We couldn't turn or nothing, but he was able to steer the car, make a quick turn, you know what I mean, at the last second that just literally stopped us from running into this big rig truck. But I just say that to say, he said to me after that, he was like, thank God that you were so peaceful and collected. Because if there had been anybody else, they would have panicked and they would have caused me to make a wrong decision and we probably would have died. You know what I'm saying? But I try to be calm, cool, and collect, man. All right, Mike. But yeah, I'm a jokester, you know what I mean? I just feel like, I think some people, they feel like you can be too much of a jokester, but just understand people's intentions are good. You know what I mean? We don't mean harm when we joke. You understand? There's a time and a place and all of that shit, right? And plus, some people don't know how to take it. You know what I mean? Maybe they're serious, but you don't know. You don't know everybody's sense of humor. Everybody's sense of humor is different. Some people can catch right on. They'd be like, "Oh, I like you. You a jokester. I like that." But then you can also run into people's like, "Nah, you joke a little too much." You understand? So that's when you got to show them, listen, okay, I can be, just laid back and shit and cut all that out. I'm just saying I'm a person who enjoys life and I try to find the humor in any situation. My thing is to, make people laugh if I can, to spread the positivity. That's my way of spreading positivity. You know what I'm saying? But moving on, because I ain't gonna be on here too long. What's up with YouTube, fam? What's going on here? So I'm seeing, as I look around, I've been peeping into, different chats and different sections, and I see that it's like the entire landscape of YouTube is kind of like changing. And when I say changing, I don't mean, we hear these stories every day of people who get their monetization snatched, struck, channel taken. It seems to me that it's just getting worse. So when I say changed, I'm not saying for the better. I'm saying it might be for the worse, to the point where a lot of people might not even want to be on this bitch no more. You understand? I think for a lot of people, it's going to come down to decision time. Do I still want to fuck with this app, or do I, you know what I mean? I think it look like it's getting there. I'm seeing that channels are getting taken from people. People are complaining, like people, it's like the increase in channels and channel termination is increasing. It's getting out of control. Just going to a few different sections of YouTube, I'm seeing this. You understand? And the thing is so crazy because these people swear that they got the magnifying glass on what makes this app better and what could make it better. They even send you surveys and shit. But how can we make YouTube better? I don't know how many people actually filled out any of them damn surveys. I have before, but I'm just one motherfucker, man. I think in order for them to take anything serious on the survey, it would probably have to be a group of people. It would have to be a large group of people to get together and actually sit down and fill them out. But who's going to do that? Because we all thinking the same shit. This ain't going to matter. This ain't going to make a difference. You understand? But, yeah, it just seemed like YouTube is just like changing up more and more every day. It's affecting people. And I'm not talking about people who are purposely just violating the guidelines. Those people are being affected now too. I see. I'm not gonna lie, there's some people who shouldn't even have a platform anyway. And when I say that, the only thing I'm saying is that there's people on here who use this shit, for fuck shit. And use it to fuck with people. You know what I'm saying? To shit on other people, to make other people's life hell. So I'm saying, why would I sit here and say they deserve a platform? You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not on here to entertain. They're not on here to do anything constructive at all. They on here to fuck with another person. Grown people. Let me see what Alpha say. I can't handle the other apps that get more quality content here. Yeah, like a lot of people, a lot of people are just used to YouTube, man. Like I went to TikTok. I got Instagram. I got a Facebook. I just recently started going back over there, just to get the feel of it a little bit, plus, just to like reach out to people who I haven't spoken to in a while and shit like that. Damn, social media came so far, bro. So far, bro. Like, Going back to MySpace days. I remember MySpace. I think that shit is still around too. It looked crazy. Last time I actually typed it in, I was just curious. Let me see what MySpace is up to. That shit look crazy. It look weird. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know, man. Yo, it's Mike says it's getting toxic as fuck on YouTube. Yo, it's Mike. It's been toxic as a bitch on here. It's just that I think now some of the bullshit that's been going on, I think the light is starting to like shine on it a little bit. You know what I mean? I think the light on subject phase is coming into play. Because like I said, just taking a look at some of the stuff that I've been seeing on here, I see people who are like on panels complaining, saying, yo, they took this person's channel, they took this person's channel. You know, it's getting to that point. You would expect it to happen to the people who use it for the complete opposite of what anybody in this chat would use it for. You know, because I said it for the longest time. How y'all fucking with people like me and, you know, so many others who come on here just to talk, you know, speak a little knowledge, have a conversation, you know, kill time, entertain, ain't fucking with nobody, ain't disrespecting nobody, but y'all still find it some way, somehow, y'all still twist these little guidelines and shit. And y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like the people who actually went out their way to slap YouTube in the face, like saying, fuck your guidelines. I know plenty of channels who do that shit on the regular. Once you put up somebody's information on the internet, you would think that that's channel termination worthy right there. Because I'm pretty damn sure that person didn't want for that to happen. Huh? Alpha says, you're right, but it's a reflection of the world. The world is getting more like that. It's wicked out here. It's wicked out here. Aggression and crime has been rising. Lack of compassion. Yeah, that's a fact. That is a fact. Yeah, man. Meek, appreciate you. Appreciate you. Yeah. Anti-social, what's going on? Appreciate you, sis. You already. Appreciate you. And anybody in the bushes, you already know. Hit the like and all that shit. But I think it's like, yeah. I think it's to the point where, you know, people are going to decide if this app is really for them. Because I don't know what this app is going to change into. But from paying attention to the shit that's been going on, it definitely looks like it's, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people that you see on here now don't even be on here by the time the summer ends. So by the time it hits like the middle of the summer, you understand? It's like the fun is getting sucked right out of this shit. For me, it's kind of been like that. You understand? So me doing this right here, like I said before, it's just me, you know, just playing with it. It's like killing time until, you know, I feel like I'll actually start taking it like serious again. You know, I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Just bullshitting around, just killing time with this, which is why I mostly go on late at night. You know, that's my time where I'm just up like, yeah, I feel like talking some shit tonight. Yeah, let me talk some shit. You know what I'm saying? What me said, online funerals. Oh, Lord have mercy. Bonnie, appreciate you. Peace, love, and all of that. And all of that. Yeah, but I don't know what's up with the app, man. It looking like it's changing. Like I say, it look like it might be for the worse. You know, like they had like this shit right now that they could be working on to make this a better space. You understand? Like how y'all act like y'all really trying to do good. And I probably got a lot of nerves sitting up here talking about the people, but I'm using the app to talk about them. Ain't that some shit? But I mean, come on now, let's keep it real though. We all got certain. We could all sit here and complain about some shit we seen, or complain about a guideline we feel like is out of whack, right? I don't go searching for these guidelines and shit to keep up with them, but it seems like they always affect you some way or another. That shit is crazy. Yeah, that's what I was like at first. Like, what you mean online funerals? Like, literally. Commander saying that if these crazy folks don't tighten up, that'll be the result. Yeah, yeah. There was a situation like that last year. I wasn't like a subscriber of this person. I didn't know this person. I just knew people around them and I knew of the person, but I knew enough to know that they were a type of person that would troll people, and they had a big mouth. They had some aggressive energy whenever they went live, and they had enemies. They definitely had enemies, and they ended up losing their life, man. In New York, you know what I mean? Somebody ended up running down on this person. They shot him, they took their life. You know what I mean? They had a funeral online, like celebration of his life and everything. See, they had the balloons, the candles, and all of that. From my understanding, some of that had came from YouTube. That's where part of the situation came from. You understand? And it's a shame because for some people, they have to see how far it can go and that the consequences can actually be real for an app that's supposed to be fun. Oh, it's supposed to be entertaining. It's not supposed to be, a platform for people to like try to actually bully another grown person. It's amazing. It's absolutely fucking amazing how big and bad a motherfucker feel behind some screen glass and a keyboard. Ain't that a shame? Ain't that a shame? What up, Papa Will? Otherwise known as OG Will. What's going on, man? Appreciate you. You already know, OG. You already know. Congratulations on the watch hours. I seen you live earlier, and I seen you were celebrating. I think you said 1,600. Was it 1,600? Watch hours. You be on the grind over there. I be seeing you, man. I be seeing you. Chat be lit up and everything. I remember at one point, OG couldn't stay from getting struck and shit. Like every time you would see OG, next thing you know, he'd be disappearing for like a couple of weeks or about a month or something. I'd be like, yo, where the hell OG Will? Then he'll pop up. They got me again, realist. They got me again. So I'm glad to see you've been doing good with that, man. Because I already know how the guideline shit play out, like I say, I feel like where the guidelines and shit are at now, as much as they tweak them and they change them up, switch them up, who knows how tight it's gonna be on here? Because at this point, people been saying ain't no freedom of speech on no goddamn YouTube, man. But it looked like it might be getting worse than that from what I've been seeing. I could be wrong. But considering how it's been operating, I'm also like bracing myself, like, oh, y'all really getting ready to fuck shit up now. I thought the point was to make the app better, but you snatch away your motherfucking freedom of speech. I can't say nothing. I remember you get one word in your title at one point and get your shit snatched. I remember when C19 was going on, it was real sensitive. It was real hush on here about that. They didn't want you doing videos on it because first thing they would come at you with is, they accuse people of like taking information and like, spreading information, like twisting up the information, right? You know what I mean? So anytime somebody did a live on it, they would have to type it a certain way or don't put it in at all. I had a couple videos taken down, I think, over. I know somebody who almost had this shit taken over. But it just goes to show you how sensitive it is, and it hasn't changed. I would like to think if they're changing this app up, adding things to it and whatnot, do it for the better, man. You know what I'm saying? Do it for the better. How you expect people to grow on here? How you expect people to make mistakes and get better at it and avoid it the next time if y'all just applying more pressure? You just basically you're putting down more landmines that we can't see until it's too late. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, congratulations on that, OG. Congratulations on that. He said I learned how to stay away from him. Yeah. You get sick of that shit, OG. You definitely get sick of that shit. I'm tired of y'all fucking with me taking my shit. Leave me alone. What Alpha say? What Alpha say? Alpha say, I lost my account once due to some haters mass reporting me. But I disputed it and was able to get it back. Yeah, this channel right here, actually, this channel right here that I'm using, this is actually a backup page. It just happened to get more subs. That's why I stuck with it. That's why I'm using this page. But the other page that I have that I call my backup page now, that was my original page. Like my very first page, I think it was. They had took that shit, took the whole channel. So I had to start another one, right? I think like almost a year went by, or maybe a full year. And I was like, let me see if I could get this channel back. You know, I started looking up the steps to it. And I think I might have tried like 2 times. But I believe it was the second or third time that I tried, and they ended up giving me my channel back. So it definitely is possible to get your channel back. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Yeah, but mass reporting, that shit is dangerous. You know, that means you talking about some motherfuckers who really trying to get you up out of here. You know, I've seen that too. People who team up, you know, they'll tell each other, listen, we're going to report this person. We're going to try to get them up out of here. Can you imagine sitting around teaming up on one person, clicking report to get them gone? Imagine the time and effort it takes to sit there and do that. Each person just do it like 3 or 4 times back to back, reporting a person. Hey, the motherfucker that bad. When the fact of the matter is, you can make another account. I don't know how many accounts a person can make before YouTube. I don't know if YouTube actually stops you. I don't know if they can stop you from making an account. I don't know if there's a limit of accounts you can make. I've heard that before, but that's crazy. I mean, you really don't like me. Oh, for real? Y'all probably got babies and everything. Y'all about to take time away from your babies and your wife and all of that because you trying to get me off of YouTube, nigga? Oh, y'all really don't like me. I'm really in your head. What they say, rent free? Yeah. Ain't that about a bitch right there? That shit crazy. That's a damn shame, man. But glad you got it back, Alpha. Glad you had got it back. What OG say? What OG say? I beat my way through the flag. I showed YouTube the so-called nudity and showed them that they messed up. Oh, you did? Oh, you stuck to your guns, huh, OG? No, that's dope, man. That's dope. You know, that's another thing. It's very much possible that when they do the things they do, when they strike us and they take our pages and shit, a lot of times they're wrong. 40, 50% of the time. Hell, maybe 60% of the time. I've proven these fools to be wrong a couple of times. There would be times where I would upload a video, you know, let's say like at 11 p.m. because, you know, I like to do my stuff like later at night. They would send me something saying we took your video down because of this, that, and the third. We're giving you a warning strike or whatever. You know, I would combat that shit. By 12 o'clock, my shit would be back up. So they can be wrong. They definitely can be wrong. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, OG says, my life is growing on here and I've stayed out of trouble with these people. That's dope, OG, for real. Because they used to be on you, man. I'm glad to see you finally chilling. You got a little space now. You said you got bullied once because some hater tried to bully you. That's a shame. Grown folks trying to bully other grown folks. And if you see them in real life, they ain't going to say so much as, they ain't even going to say hello to you. They're not going to look your way at all. They probably hit the corner. I can't, bro. I can't. Anti says they will take your channel quick. Yeah, they don't mind taking your channel. They don't mind snatching your shit. Someone was talking about the last president we had, and they took their channel. Can't even give your views on political. You know, they with the way they act is like, I guess it depends on how. You know, they make it seem like depending on how you present your opinion, be careful, because we will take your shit. You know, that's like the message they basically putting out there. Like, damn, I can't. You know what I'm saying? So I noticed a lot of people was like, yo, I'm going to this other app. What's that one app? What's the name of that shit? I forgot the name of it. A lot of people started going over there. It has one word. I forget it. It's an app. It'll come to me. It'll come to me. But a lot of people said, I'm leaving YouTube alone, man. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Young Pharaoh can't even post on here no more. I forgot who Young Pharaoh is. I forget. That's not a comedian, right? I forget who that is. That name is very familiar. I know if I seen his face, I would recognize him. I know he's a celebrity. I just forget if he's a regular entertainer or a comedian or whatever. I went to copyright school to get rid of myself. Yeah, you talking about when they put you through the little test thing? They call it copyright school. They ask you the questions and you got to answer. You know, you basically got to go through, you know, the questions and the answers, and then you got to answer like a real little quick test, like an online test and shit. I ain't gonna lie, I had found a way to cheat that shit. I found a way to cheat. I shouldn't even be saying that shit live. Yeah. But listen, y'all YouTube, I know y'all be wrong, man. Y'all know y'all be wrong. OG said I clowned him like he needed to bring his father with him next time he wanted to talk to me. Man, was he a young person? Like he was young like that to the point where it's like, yo, bring your father next time you want to holler at me, youngin. That's crazy. I don't know. Yeah, there you go. There you go. You're right. Rumble. That's what it was. Rumble. I had made an account over there myself. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. All right, I'm back. Yeah, but Rumble, you're right, OG. I had made an account there too. Um, I don't know. It was kind of weird to me. I wanted to explore it a little bit, but I don't know. It's like this. I'm not big on social media like that. If it wasn't for YouTube, I wouldn't even have like a platform with subs and shit. You know how on Instagram, like we're in the era of people who actually make fun of you for having a low amount of followers. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine being from an era where Instagram followers are what determine if you're popular or not? I mean, if that's your way of making money, that's one thing. But basically, what I'm saying is that's how non-social media I am. If it had not been for YouTube, I probably wouldn't be on no other app. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm not doing content on here, then I don't really care to do it anywhere else. So even when I thought about leaving this shit alone, it was still like, you know, I still got the itch to do some content. So let me just stick around for a little bit. But it goes back to the guidelines and shit because they make you want to stop fucking with it. You know what I mean? Now, your experience is supposed to be fun, and they make it not fun, huh? But yeah, Bigo, I remember that one too. I remember I made an account on there. My experience on it was weird as hell, right? Because all I know is this a place where you can make money. People kept talking about a lot of reality stars was going over there. They was making money. You even had I had seen people like Ray J and all of this going up over there. People who had money, had businesses and shit, but they were still greedy as hell, just over there still trying to get up, money on damn Bigo and shit. You know what I mean? But I did like a little trial run with it for like a week. I would go there, I would, just trying to get like hours up and shit. I don't even know how it works. I don't even know if it goes by hours or, I didn't understand the point of it really. Right. But I was trying to stick it out for a week to try to like break it in. And I had the same little few people that was watching me for like a week. I wasn't even doing shit. I was just sitting there on the damn chair with the camera, kind of like I was just looking in the camera. I would just start talking to myself, talking about mad random shit. And these people, they would just, they would start sending me beans. What do they call it? Like these little beans or whatever that they send you as a reward or whatever. And it's supposed to like turn into money or something like that. I didn't understand the app. So I didn't stick around on it long, but I still got my account. Oh, he was young OG like that? You mean like a damn kid? You mean tell me when you say young, you're talking like 20 something, 30 something? I know we ain't talking about like no teenager or no kid trying to bully no grown ass man now. I know damn well. But I guess when you can hide behind an account, anybody can, you know what I'm saying? That's the thing I just don't like about these apps, man. Now, how do they let shit like that go over their head? You got people popping in the chats, able to say whatever they want to say to you, and they can hide. You can't come back. You can't really fight a person like that. They can sit back in the background, maybe use any information that you might have said about yourself against you, but you don't know shit about them. And you don't know what their intention is, but that's just one of the dangers of the internet in general. Oh, he was 20 something? Damn. How long ago was that? That's crazy. I don't report nobody like that. No mess with people. I believe in karma. Yeah, I believe in karma. I believe in the energy of the universe. I'm that type of person. But it goes back to what I said earlier. When it comes to, someone like purposely trying to cross that line and, disrespect me or, I'm still working on being the bigger person. I might not ever be the bigger person. I feel like I've been the bigger person in a lot of situations though. So maybe I don't really need any more work on that because I feel like I only like react to people when it's very necessary. It might be more than necessary. I think we all got a petty side to us when it comes down to it. Because I know damn well I could be petty, But only if I feel like I'm dealing with just like a fucked up individual, somebody who's just miserable. You just plain ignorant. Like you're not happy. Like you just want to make life fucked up for everybody else. You just want to shit on. You just looking for somebody to shit on, somebody to try to, you don't care how you treat people. That type of person I'll get petty with. You know what I mean? Ain't no shame in my game. I try not to though, but people will take you there. If we left it up to the people we deal with that we encounter every day, leave it up to them and they'll bring the worst side of us out every single time. Unless we know how to control ourselves and we know, okay, I see what they're doing. Let me just, let me turn the other cheek this one time. That's why I be saying acting accordingly because it's simple with me. I tell people all the time, I yell this shit out. treat me a certain way, I treat you the same way. You understand? If you want to be respected, I respect you. As long as you respect me. It's that simple. What's to figure out? What's to understand? It's that damn simple. Man or woman. If you want to be, if you want to be treated like a queen, treat me like a king. If you another man, you want to be respected as a man, respect me as a motherfucking man then. You know? Like, it's that simple. Simple arithmetic. The fuck? OG said I went to his channel and went to one of his videos to let him have it. Oh, you lit him up? You lit him up, OG? Yo, that's crazy. You mean to tell me, for real, a 20s? Oh, my bad. Hold on. I didn't. Professor Lovely Lady, appreciate you. Appreciate you, Queen. Appreciate you. I didn't miss anybody else, did I? But back, OG said he lit that ass up. A 20-something-year-old man? That's crazy. What was his beef with you? Like, what was his gripe? Maybe he didn't like, maybe he didn't like you had the ladies up over there. Like you had, the ladies love OG, man. They be supporting. You know what I'm saying? Then he be having some fine ass women on the damn screen. I just took a peep. When was that? The other day I took a peep at something. I'm like, good Lord have mercy. Shout out to OG, man. Shout out to OG. OG say, then I got him flagged for being a bully because he put my name. Then I got him flagged for being a bully because he put my name in the video that was about. Oh, he one of those. So, okay. So, he from that side. Oh, okay. It makes sense now. It makes sense. And he one of those people that like to drag the subscribers and supporters into the fuck shit, basically. It's not good enough that they going back and forth with the person they originally had the issue with, but some of these motherfuckers, they'll actually bring the supporters and the subscribers into the situation. They just love chaos. That's an agent for chaos right there. That's crazy. I'm like this. If he thought I was a trick and I treated him like a mark and got him, yeah, that's good. You should have got his ass. Light his motherfucking ass up. I be saying to people, listen, sometimes the only language people will understand is ignorance. That respectful, being courteous and all of that, that's fine and dandy, but you can only be like that with some people. And yeah, you can walk away from situations, but every once in a while, I do feel like an attitude adjustment is necessary. Take a couple seconds and light they punk ass up. Fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Like, be doing them a favor. Like, we giving them an attitude adjustment so that they'll learn not to treat people like that. So maybe, that might save them from getting hurt the next rodeo, because the next person probably would have done them real bad. But they learned. They said, wait. That last person lit me up. They taught me that I can't go around shitting on people, because, people will fuck you up when they get enough of you. So I don't want to get fucked up. I'm going to use that lesson that last person gave me. And, I'm going to treat people with more respect. For real. I'm dead ass. Commander said I talk sometimes, but won't report it. Yeah. Respect is respect. It's that simple, man. Some people don't understand that. They really think that they can go their whole life being respected by people that they're disrespecting. What's wrong with that one? So you can say whatever you want to say to me. Treat me however you want. Address me, talk to me any kind of way. And I'm still going to respect you. Okay. We'll see how that works out. We'll see. I don't know. We'll give it a try. We'll see how it works out. I don't think it's going to work out all that good, but He was after Armando and thought he could come at me. Yeah, he thought because you're an older dude that, you know what I mean? He felt like, because you wanted his supporters, they feel like they can get at the host of the channel through the supporters. When all else fails, they feel like Okay, let me fuck with some of these people that's supporting this motherfucker. I'm tired of him. What else can I do? Oh, let me go after one of his biggest supporters. Let me go after one of the people I seen here all the time. Then he probably felt like because you was an older gentleman that would get under old boy's skin. You know? It's one of them situations where it's like guilty due to association. You know what I mean? People who are just supporting, staying out the way. That's one thing I learned, man. When you like in these chats that be having these issues going on, I learned to not say nothing about nobody, make sure I ain't speaking, you know. So if some shit pop off, I can say, listen, I wasn't saying nothing. But since you came at me, I'm about to fuck your ass up on here. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, they'll justify it. But like, no, I saw you laughing and talking shit in that chat. I got something for your ass. You know what I mean? That's how a lot of people ended up in these beef situations, because they started out somebody who was just supporting somebody who was in a situation with somebody. Next thing you know, they start going at that somebody. And now, you know, that's how a lot of these situations be starting. You know what I'm saying? Diddy, what you still doing up? Laughing and shit. You late as hell. Let me stop. King Mike Productions. What's going on, man? What's going on with you, fam? What's going on with you? Yo, I think I had sent you I'm not sure if I actually sent it, but I know I had thought about it. I think I might have sent you an email some months ago concerning a certain person. I don't know if you heard about certain things that had happened pertaining to never mind. I'll send you an email, man. I'll send you an email, if anything. But some crazy shit that happened, man. Some crazy shit that happened. You know. What did he say? Don't be getting slick, Didi. I ain't asked you if you was tired. I said lay down. I said, what you doing up? That's what I said. Don't be getting slick up here. Let me quit, man. Let me quit. Yeah, I came across something on Instagram. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? Oh, okay. All right, all right, all right. I'm trying to get back at email again. Keep playing, Didi. Yeah, yeah. Listen, bro. Oh man. Tell you something. This shit is wicked. You understand me? This shit wicked. I seen something on Instagram. Let me see if I can find that shit. Y'all know who Sexy Red is, right? Shorty, she wild. She's wild, man. You got Sexy Red, you got Sukihana, you got Mulatto, Cardi B, you got all these new era chicks that don't, you know, they known for busting it open on cam and, you know, doing that raunchy music and shit like that. Why I feel like I'm an old motherfucker when I say things like raunchy music. So this girl, what she did was she went to the doctor to ask the doctor why her coochie stink, man. And she posted it for everybody to see on her Instagram. Put it up there, just like she showed a picture of her laid up with her legs crossed. She said, me at the caption said, me at the doctor, waiting on her to tell me why my coochie stink. I kid you not. And this is the type of people that motherfuckers listen to. Putting money in people like that pocket. Making people like that a success in society. And this is who folks' daughters listen to. I wouldn't want no daughter in this era, fam. You know, shout out to anybody who does have kids or whatever. Just watch you let your kids listen to, because it's terrible, man. It's terrible out here. Sexy Red off the hook, man. I knew she was something else, but goddamn, that's terrible. I went to the doctor to ask the doctor why my coochie stink. Putting her private shit all out there, man. Listen, man. Sexy Red need attention. Sexy Red, she needs something, all right. Sexy Red need her ass whipped for even mentioning some shit like that, putting it out there for the whole world. You know, it goes back to this thing I like to say. Not everybody deserves a platform. Not everybody. When you get a platform, it's like this. When you can make an account, here comes the platform. Next thing you know, here comes the influence. It's spooky as hell to just think that type of person has influence. Like people actually like her music. I've not heard one Sexy Red song, I promise you. Don't care to, never will. You know what I'm saying? What's that other chick name? The little chick. She started that whole "you a munch" shit. The New York chick. She had the orange curly hair. I think she got that song. I think the song is called "Fart." You know what I mean? Shit like that, man. Like, what is we doing out here? What is we? I don't listen to the radio no more. He fucked it all up. You know, that's terrible. It's like you can't watch a female rapper who actually is like not being nasty. You know? I mean, I like a little nasty, but damn, I don't want to hear about nobody going to the doctor to know. You supposed to know why your coochie stink. You supposed to. That means you was doing something you had no business. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no expert in that area. But from my understanding, when you smell something like that, when you got a smell like that going on, and you don't know where it came from, and you have to go to the doctor to find out, then that means, I tell you this much, she wasn't acting accordingly. But I think I'm gonna get off that, fam. That's terrible, though. That's terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Professor Lovely Lady says, sadly, we do indeed live in a wicked world. Satan is real and he has children with hearts of stone. Yeah, Satan out here, he walking all around. I mean, she called herself Sexy Red. So, you know, it's just terrible, though. You know, I don't want to listen to it. I don't want to listen. I don't want to support no music like that. Anybody can become a star in this era. You know, all you got to do is just appeal to the masses, and it don't take much to do that. You know, if you nasty, you gonna blow up real quick. You know what I'm saying? What Professor Lady say? I would be too afraid to bring children into this wicked world. Yeah. Yeah. The things people do for attention. Yep. 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 OG says, so bro, I went, did that thing that has them on my side now. Are you talking about the other version of going live? Is that what you mean, OG? If that's what you're talking about, you know, I remember when I first noticed that you could do that. I had tried it a couple of times, but I never actually went live. Like I put it on private. This is like last year. I'm like, I don't know if I really fuck with this, but I understand it has its benefits because, you know, I guess it helps you get in the algorithm a little bit quicker, you know? Okay. Let me see what you're saying. No, my friends on Southeast Asia. Okay. Yeah, I see you really be having like supporters over there. Like for real. You like, you got connects up on this thing, OG. I be seeing like, yo, who that? Yo, who up over here with OG? Who these people? Like, you know, you got a support system going on over there, though. You know, I don't know near one of them, but you know, shout out to them for helping you reach that, you know, them completing them watch hours. You know what I'm saying? Because I know the struggle is real. YouTube should be a damn shame of themselves. You know what I'm saying? The goal is to get the watch hours, to get the subscribers, to grow your platform, huh? But then y'all making it's like everything y'all say y'all are doing for the benefit and to help people get better and to grow. It's like you're doing the complete opposite. Y'all can't tell me y'all don't notice the fact that people's channels are being taken down, snatched, and all of this. Y'all terrible, man. Y'all terrible. See if y'all didn't know each other in the beginning. Yeah. Yeah. I came across this other thing on IG, right? Where this girl says, let me see. A girl said, I guess this girl had slept around with the dude who killed her brother. This sounds like some Jerry Springer type. Wow, not even Jerry Springer. This sounds like some Steve Wilkos. Steve. Anyway, the caption says a girl says she doesn't owe her brother loyalty after getting caught sleeping around with dude who allegedly killed him. So she slept with the dude who allegedly killed her, but she's saying she don't feel no way about it, even if he really did kill her brother. She said she don't feel no way about it. She ain't owe him no type of loyalty, huh? And just from looking at it, I would put her up on the screen, but I ain't gonna do all of that. But just think this era, and then think of all the females we just mentioned not too long ago. She ain't too far from that. So she had did it, and then she put up a post saying, "I hate my brother was EBG. That's the junkiest gang in Memphis." So she wanted them chicks that want to be down with the gang. She's sleeping with all the gang members and shit. So probably a rival gang member had killed her brother, and she slept with the dude, knowing that there's a chance he might have killed her brother. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that some shit? That's terrible, man. Yeah, god damn, that's so wicked. Y'all so damn wicked. And people was getting on it. They were like, "You wrong. Like, how you gonna sleep with somebody who might have killed your brother like that?" And she reacted, and she said, "Fools talking about I ain't showed loyalty to my brother. Y'all haven't even killed the dudes that y'all so-called know did it." So she's saying, until y'all go and kill the people y'all feel actually killed them, y'all can't even say nothing. She said, "Show him some loyalty first, shaky ass." But that was just a little small story I came across. It was just something stupid, like Instagram wild, man. Instagram wild. But that's terrible, But that goes to another thing I always say. There's a huge difference. Listen to me real close when I tell you that. Huge difference between between family and relatives. Two completely different things. You understand me? You as the individual have to decide for yourself what that difference is. We all had our experiences with friends, associates, family, relatives. But family ain't, I could sit here and talk. I could drop a couple stories on that, but I'm sure y'all have had your own situations with family. You know what I mean? And the fucked up part about that is it's actually the norm. The norm is to not have, like the Brady Bunch type of family dynamic. But yeah, man, I'm about to wrap this up. What time is it? 3:10. 3:10. I've been rocking for an hour, going on an hour 20 minutes, hour 18. Yo, but I appreciate y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate anybody who pulled. Like I say, I scheduled the other day, didn't pop on. I'm like, okay, well, let me just turn on the vamp vibes there. Let me do that. I never expect anybody to pop up or anything like that. I just look at it like this. If people rock with you, if they, it is what it is, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, I appreciate you, Answer. I appreciate you. What don't you say? If seeing people help you if you do like anywhere else. Yeah. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all. I'm about to get my ass up off of here. I just had to come up here and talk a little shit real quick. You know what I'm saying? I never been the type to stay on for like hours and hours and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like my attention span ain't all that great to focus on. You know, I'm a multitasker. You know what I'm saying? So, but OG say, yeah, I'm surprised that I actually called you and talking to you. Yeah, I was surprised to see you myself for some reason, OG, because I see you be having it rocking up over there. You be having it busy over there, man. You know what I'm saying? But again, congratulations on, you know, the subscribers, the watch hours, and all of that, because I realized it's not easy to gain that shit. You know, and they're talking about changing it to the point where they might be making it even harder to gain. I've been there, done that. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. I get it. But shout out to everybody, man. OG, Anti-Commander, Professor Lovely Lady, Dee Dee. Who else popped in? Keith was up in here earlier. It's Yo Mike, King Mike, everybody. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all have a good night. Peace, blessings, and all of that. And remember, like I say, it don't matter what the fuck you went through yesterday, or no matter how you feel right now. Every day is a blessing. You understand me? Me being able to shut this down in a second, it's a blessing to be alive to do that. You understand? It's cliche, but it's real shit. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all be easy. I'm out.